What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron. This is the Talk Cave, and welcome to ToCing Points. So what's up, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of ToCing Points. Of course, I'm your main man, Aaron. No guest host today. Couldn't really get anyone interested this week. So we'll get down to it now. So this week was a pretty slow week for the team. As you can see by our videos, we had a blast hunting Endermen and Blazes, trying to get Ender Eyes and Blaze Rods, or Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods, making Eyes of Ender, to get us to the wonderful world that is the end. We also had fun, well, Josh had fun discussing Elizabeth Olsen, and I had fun discussing Laura Prepon. Of course, me being the adventurer that I am, I wandered around aimlessly trying to collect material. Minecraft is we're getting close to being done with it. 6 episodes away. Hopefully we can make it to the end by episode 50. We've been working really hard to get there. Tune in I don't know. The schedule's kind of odd right now. We've been very slow in posting. We've got 2 videos up this week. So hopefully we can get all the videos done by next week. Or not next week, but within the next couple of weeks to have it available. 6 episodes, like I said, remain. Again, hopefully we can beat the Ender Dragon. Then you saw my episode of my Let's Play, which was kind of fun in Saints Row the 3rd. Showed off my bitchin' rides. Yeah, we had a blast doing that. Finally, we as of every Monday, we do a live stream of Final Fantasy VII on our Twitch account. You can check that in the description below. Every Monday at 2 p.m. we play Final Fantasy VII, which is also covering our Game Talk episodes for Season 2. Make sure you tune in on Twitch, and then if you want to go back and watch us on our YouTube channel here, you can join us and make sure and see what we added in to make it more fun. Again, come join us every Monday at 2 p.m. We still have a contest going on for Aerith. If nobody chooses her, we go with our wonderful, joke name that we use around, Beatrice. Don't let Aerith be Beatrice, people. Come on. Give her a name. Also, speaking of Season 2, since I mentioned it with Game Talk, we've got some new items we're working on in the studio right now to get everything ready for Season 2. Again, our seasons aren't real seasons as, they would be on like TV or other YouTube channels. They're kind of, here's what we did for the first time, here's what we're doing now for this block, and so on and so forth. Anyway, stay tuned to see what we got going on. So anyway, we'll move on to mobile game madness. This week's mobile game is Best Fiend. Best Fiend is a game in which you take your team of monsters and match tokens of the same color, usually little decorative items like leaves, water drops, strawberries, what have you, and match the same color, match 3 of the same kind to power up your monster that you have, which are your little fiends. You get, I think, 5 or 6 different color fiends to attack slugs, which are attacking your lands. It's a typical puzzle adventure game, kind of like Puzzles and Dragons or any other game in that genre. But it kind of brings a fresh new experience to it. Where Puzzles and Dragons, you may have a small story to it. This one actually has a dedicated story to each level. Kind of explains what's going on. Apparently a comet crashes into a mountain. Big explosion happens. Slugs start coming out and taking all the fiends away. So your job is to rescue them. It's very simple, very easy to play, which is part of the pros of it, and it's very fun and family-oriented. The only con, and it's also got a very quick loading time, but the only con I have is that, it's one of those limited play games, so you can play like 20 times in one day. But after that, you'll have to start shelling out money or the in-game currency to play. That kind of sucks for me. I don't like limited play type games. But you can check it out on either Android, iOS systems, or the Amazon Marketplace. The final score for it as well is a 4 out of 5. It's a great game. I encourage you to go play it. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I think 40 or 60 megabytes, so it's not that big of a file. Go out and try it. I had fun. Let's move on now to last week's talking point. last week's talking point was, what PC-only game would you like to see ported over to, the consoles? Of course, my answer was MechWarrior, but I've also jumped on the MapleStory bandwagon, as a bunch of our other viewers have. So let's go with our fancers, as we call them first. Noah says, the only one I could think of would be the MechWarrior series. Or MechWarrior games, sorry. He said MechWarrior games. I want to make sure I'm reading it verbatim. I used to always play those when I was a kid, or when I was younger, and I always loved them. Again, bear with me, I'm working with a new teleprompter service to kind of help me get everything good, going quickly. Jacob writes, a gritty reboot of Oregon Trail. I could see that now. That would be kind of funny. Send in the dysentery. Call in the dysentery. Jen says, maybe Spore. It seems like it'd be easy to play with a controller. Or MapleStory. Ding, 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 ding. That's been the big one. Just because it's fun. It's a fun game and it has a similar feel to Castle Crashers. I see what she's talking about there. Castle Crashers is kind of fun. But she also says, but I would want it to not have as many ads or spammers in the online multiplayer. And maybe also offer an offline multiplayer mode. Agreed, I can see that. As far as it goes, we've only got a few team answers this week. Here's a surprise. Misty actually answered one. I mean, can she answer? Is she part of the... I guess we consider her part of the team. Anyway, Misty says, Carmen Sandiego. Then she was like, wait, hold up. That's already been made into a console game. I'll go with MapleStory. And then Josh was like, MapleStory, motherfuckers. So, it seems like a lot of us want MapleStory on the consoles. Get on it next time. So now let's move on to, so after that, that's all the answers we had. So let's move on to this week's talking point, which is, what do you hate about modern games? You can answer below in the comments. My answer for this week would be, not only is it the loading times, because they were supposed to alleviate loading times and with all the modern consoles, and it hasn't happened. We're promised no more long-ass load times, but wait, there's more. A long-ass load time. So we wait on loading screens, all that fun stuff. And another thing for me is costly damn expansion packs. For instance, Destiny. I love Destiny, great game. But $40 for the Taken King, and that's just standard Taken King. I can't see paying $40 for an expansion. I'll do it, but it kind of sucks. But anyway, make sure, like I said, leave your answers in the comments below. You can also go on our Facebook page and Twitter and post there. Links for those will be in the description below. That wraps it up for us. Anyway, that wraps it up for us today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Check out the merch shop. We have some awesome items on there. Still a little bit of summertime. Go out and buy your lady friends a thong. When autumn gets here, you can buy them a Snuggie. Until then, I'm Aaron, and we'll see you in the next video.